Everyone, welcome to my free online tutorial for the new SAT math section. The problem that you see on your screen right now is taken from the second practice test 2, right? Official SAT study guide that's meant to prepare you for the new SAT exam. The new SAT exam will start in March of 2016. So if you're taking the next version, the revised version is going to be in March and later. This problem again is practice test 2, problem number 18, section 3, no calculator, right? This is a geometry problem. It tests your understanding of similarities of triangles. And how do we know that they're similar? Well, in the problem it gives you that AE is parallel. Remember that this symbol here, parallel, two vertical lines aligned together here, they mean parallelism, right? So AE is parallel to CD. So let's see, AE is this one here, the horizontal side of the triangle, and CD is a parallel segment, right, which is a side of the second triangle. So we know for sure that since these two are vertical angles, angles CBD and angles ABE are equal because they're vertical, and we know that from the alternate interior angle theorem, right, because DCB, angle DCB is the same in measure as angle BEA, and the same thing can be said for angle BAE is equal in measure to angle CDB, right? So since all of these angles are equal, these triangles are similar because these vertical angles, they must be the same in measure, and we just said that angle C and E are the same in measure, and angle D and A are the same in measure. So these two triangles are absolutely similar. So now that we know that since they're similar, right, since they're similar, we can say that BC, right, the unknown side here that we're going to need to find, the BC relative to BD is the same as BE relative to AB. And how do we know? Because we initially found the pairs of alternate interior angles. Because we found that the C is the same in measure as to the E, right? So we can relate their sides. We can relate BC and BE, right? So their sides show proportional increase, right? This looks bigger, but whatever it is, even if it were smaller, even if this figure was not drawn to scale, we knew still that BC was relative to BE. Because whatever happened to BC in order to increase it or decrease it to become BE, the same thing happened to BD to either increase it or decrease it to BA. So in other words, there was a constant that made BC, that transformed BC into BE, and there was a constant that transformed BD into BA, right? So this is what similarity is, right? Just like in the algebra when we're talking about linear equations, constants that really, make them the same, So the same thing can be said of the similarity of sides, right? So we can relate BC and BE this way. So if we divide BC by BD, we can set this fraction, the quotient that we get, to BE divided by BA, right? Because and this is what we do here. We do BC, and well, first of all, before you do that, it's ask you what is the length of segment CE, right? So CE is the complete segment here, right? The BE and the relative to it BC. So the sum of these two related sides of each of these triangles, right? So CE is equal to 8, which is the known side, plus BC, the related side to it, right? So we need to find CE, but in order to find CE, we must find BC. So we solve for BC by using similarity and proportion, right? So proportion is BC divided by BD, right? And BC is unknown, so BC divided by 5 is equal to BE divided by AB. 8 which is the known, which is BE, divided by BA, which is 10. Right? And remember that we could not have BC divided by BA. Well, we could, but then we would have to do the same thing here. In other words, we cannot do BC divided by BD is equal to BA divided by BE. Right? Because whatever we do in the proportion, whatever the numerator we assign, we must assign the similar numerator again. And remember that BA is not similar to BC. BE is similar to BC. Why? Because they're connected by the alternate interior angles that are equal. That's why we have to relate BC and BE. Right? So you have to set up your fraction correctly using similarity. So BC divided by 5 is equal to 8, which is BE divided by BA, which is 10. So we carry out the cross multiplication, and we get 10 times BC is equal to 5 times 8, which is 40, and we divide both sides by 10. So BC is equal to 40 divided by 10, which is 4. So now that we found BC, we can easily find CE, which is the required result from the problem. So CE is equal to 8 plus BC, which is 4. So 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. Okay. So I hope that you found this particular video useful for this question. Please visit my website revisedsat.com. The reason why I recommend it is because there's a prep system that I designed myself. I'm a mathematician. I write my own books. I publish my own books, and I design my own problems. This prep system has over 800 problems that you can practice, including time tests. Time test means that you will take timed exams for sections 3 and 4, right? 80 minutes will be given to you for 58 questions, just like in the real test that you'll be taking, right? 80 minutes, 58 questions. And you will have your own user login and password. You can sign up right now as we speak. You do not have to pay for it. It's free. There's a free trial. You can evaluate it, and using PayPal you will be able to cancel it at any time in your PayPal account before you're billed if you're not satisfied with it. But I promise you that you'll be so satisfied. There are complete solutions to all practice questions. Once again, the time tests and practice questions encompass over 800 problems. Okay, and problems will only be added. I will be designing more time tests. I'm adding more another exam right now, and also I will be adding practice questions. You will have more than 1,000. You will probably have at least 2,000 questions by the time you take the real exam, right? So you'll keep practicing, and you will not have to pay a dime more than what you will have paid after your trial period is over. Okay, so take a look at the website, visit my blog if you want to see what kinds of problems I design. They will be very similar to the kinds of questions that you will see on your actual SAT exam. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Please get back on my channel. I will be uploading more videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.